It was Alexander Fleming, a Scottish bacteriologist, who made this groundbreaking discovery in 1928. While studying bacteria, he noticed that a mold called Penicillium notatum could kill bacteria around it. This accidental observation led to the development of penicillin, which would go on to save millions of lives as one of the world's first antibiotics. Who is Alexander Fleming? Alexander Fleming was born on August 6, 1881, in the town of Lochfield, Scotland. Growing up in a farming family, Fleming developed a love for nature and honed his observational skills in this environment. Dedicating his life to science, he made significant contributions to microbiology and the study of infectious diseases. His discovery of antibiotics marked a major revolution in modern medicine, and his name is now etched into world history. Thanks to Fleming's discovery, millions of lives were saved, and new horizons in treating infectious diseases were opened. Fleming was awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1945, and is recognized as the discoverer of penicillin in the scientific world. Alexander Fleming's personality. Alexander Fleming had an introverted and observant character. According to those who knew him, he continued his scientific achievements without seeking public attention, always remaining diligent and humble. Known for his dedication and passion, Fleming demonstrated great patience and perseverance during his long hours of lab work. His admiration for nature, precision in experiments, and attention to detail were the foundations of his scientific success. Fleming believed that scientific discoveries were not personal achievements, but made for the benefit of humanity. Alexander Fleming's appearance. Fleming was of average height, slender, with straight blonde hair, and had a calm demeanor. Often working in a lab coat, he preferred a simple and practical style. He was friendly and kind to those around him, yet there was always a hint of wise seriousness about him. His smile and the sparkle in his eyes reflected his inner energy and passion for science. Fleming's appearance conveyed a simple yet determined personality. Education. After completing his early education in Scotland, Fleming moved to London in 1901 to study at Regent Street Polytechnic, now the University of Westminster. His interest in medicine led him to St. Mary's Hospital Medical School, where he graduated with a degree in medicine and began focusing on bacteriology. Continuing his work at St. Mary's Hospital, Fleming gained deep expertise in infectious diseases and immunology. He was greatly influenced by Sir Almroth Wright, whom he met during his studies, and specialized in bacteriology, accelerating his research on the immune system. Discoveries. Discovery of penicillin. Fleming's most famous discovery occurred in 1928 when he accidentally found penicillin. While working with Staphylococcus bacteria at St. Mary's Hospital, he noticed that a mold had formed in one of his culture dishes. He observed that this mold inhibited bacterial growth and identified it as coming from the mold Penicillium notatum, naming it penicillin. Fleming's discovery initiated the antibiotic era, and this substance became widely used in treating numerous deadly diseases. Recognizing penicillin's potential, Fleming saw this as a medical revolution, though the process to purify and bring it into widespread use would take a long time. What is penicillin? Penicillin is an antibiotic used to treat bacterial infections. Naturally derived from the mold Penicillium, it targets bacterial cell walls, stopping their growth and effectively killing them. Penicillin revolutionized the treatment of diseases like pneumonia, throat infections, meningitis, and skin infections. Fleming's discovery paved the way for antibiotics to become a widespread method in infection treatment and an indispensable tool in modern medicine. Discovery of lysozyme. In 1921, Fleming discovered another important substance, lysozyme, during his lab work. He found that this enzyme, naturally secreted by the human body, had protective effects against some bacteria. Lysozyme plays an essential role in the immune system by breaking down bacterial cell walls, rendering them ineffective. This discovery shed light on the immune system and contributed to developing new treatments for infections. What is lysozyme? Lysozyme is an enzyme naturally found in saliva, tears, mucus, and other body fluids. It neutralizes harmful bacteria by breaking down their cell walls. Lysozyme is considered the first line of defense in the immune system, as the body produces it to combat bacterial threats. Fleming's discovery of this enzyme contributed to our understanding of the body's self-defense mechanisms and formed a foundation for immunity research. Life of Alexander Fleming. In 1915, Fleming married Sarah Marion McElroy, and they had a son named Robert in 1924. After Sarah's death, he remarried in 1953 to Dr. Amalia Katsuri-Vourakis. Fleming's life was dedicated to his lab work and family, and he spent much of his time conducting research at St. Mary's Hospital. However, he faced health issues in his later years and passed away from a heart attack on March 11, 1955 in London.